I want to
Yeah.
shout out to AllHipHop.com for having me. If you don't know who I am, I'm Lil Lee from the iconic movie Beat Street. We're going 40 years plus strong. Hip hop started here with us. Started here, All Hip Hop. They representing. They keeping y'all tuned in to know everything that's going on from hip hop day one, moving forward. Show them love. Stay tuned.
What's going on, world? It's your man Chuck Creekmer, aka Jigsaw, here with my
Yes.
man.
DJ Thorough, aka Thorough Zano, Bridge to the Streets, baby.
We got a special guest in the building. Now, this is being recorded on hip hop's birthday,
Exactly.
August 11th.
How fitting, right?
How fitting.
How fitting.
How fitting.
How fitting.
We are here with a legend, a dude who I can't really put into words what he means to me.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Come on, man. Let's get it right.
Iconic.
Let's give this man his flowers properly.
Give him his flowers,
Come on,
man.
for
First,
real.
let's just clap it up.
In my opinion, a poster child for hip hop.
Yeah,
I'm just say it. All right.
Yeah.
Word.
Thank you.
Clap it up, man.
Clap it up.
Thank you.
Robert Taylor, aka Lee, from the movie Beat Street, 1984. The world changed, bro.
Yeah.
1984, the world changed. A movie was released. I don't even remember when I first saw this
Came
movie.
out June 8th, 1984. Let me tell you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
June 8th, 1984. Came out in 84, but it was recorded in 83. It filmed it in 83. Yeah.
And everything changed, in my opinion, after that movie was released because it went wide. Hip hop started to be more universally received
And recognized.
Right. Other things were going on too,
Right.
but all the elements were in this movie.
It's important to note that was outside of New York City. That was people's first time even knowing what b-boying was,
Yeah.
graffiti was, rapping. They had never seen it before.
Right.
So he was like,
Yeah.
for a lot of people, the introduction to how to dress.
Yeah.
How to all of that. You know
And
what I
in
mean?
that movie was Lee, the character Lee, played by Robert, and we all wanted to be you.
That's a fact.
Simple.
That's just a fact.
Yeah.
This is a fact.
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't
It
easy.
wasn't easy being Lee.
How do you?
Hey, that's a song. You know what I mean?
What makes you say that?
The pressure. I mean, I was young.
Yeah.
It was a lot of pressure. My age.
I forget.
you know,
we forget that you were still in school.
Yeah,
Right.
I was.
About
there's a
how
lot
old were
going
you then?
on. So when I auditioned for the movie, I believe I was like 15.
Wow.
15 for the audition.
I believe I was 15 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we started filming right before I turned 16.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't easy being Lee. Like there was, for me, at that age, yeah, I might have introduced the world to hip hop, music, dress code, style, dancing, but it came way before I did.
Of course. Right.
Mhm.
Right. Of course.
I was fortunate enough to be blessed with, I guess, being at the right place at the right time.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, breaking was out there. There was people I looked up to. For me, Rocksteady Crew was one of the people
Right,
that inspired me.
Okay, I was gonna ask you
They
that.
was out a long
70s.
time,
Right.
long time. I
Right.
mean, and like I never forget. There was one time. So I have a friend. He lives in Paris now. We all grew up together. So they was so my little group, we was like 13, 14, 15. They were like the older brothers. A lot of my friends' brothers. So they was like 17, 18. So one of them, my man Tori, he was a graffiti artist. And he actually became famous behind graffiti. And I mean, back in the 80s when graffiti was an art, it became an art. I mean, where his work was in galleries, people was coming and buying for thousands and thousands of dollars. He became famous. He had Rocksteady's manager, Lady Blue, was
Lady Blue.
involved with managing him as well. So we was young. Every time something in my neighborhood happened, we was always with them. So Tory he became really famous, and he used to get in all these clubs. So at that time, for us, all we wanted to do was go to Roxy. So he used to go to Roxy a lot. He had guest lists. He was famous. So he used to bring us there a lot. So no back door getting in. We used to come in the front way, VIP straight up. We in the VIP lounge. Back then, Rocksteady. they used to perform a lot in that club, among other clubs. So that this night for me, it was like when I really like I knew about breaking. I didn't even like it wasn't really nothing. You know, I was still a kid. I was going through phases, bike riding, skateboarding, and all kind of stuff. So Toxic got us into the club that night, and at that time there was this song "Set It Off" by Strap.
That's right.
They was
Yeah.
performing. So I really wanted to be
They were
there that night.
performing?
Yes, they were
Okay.
performing live. Roxy's used to always have the hottest groups, the hottest song that came out. They would always perform in the Roxy. So we was in the club. We was in the VIP lounge. Now the stage floor. This is where we filmed the movie as well.
Mm-hmm.
The dance floor is mad big. The stage is all the way in the back. The stage is humongous. But parallel from the stage and a slight angle was the VIP lounge, which is a big ass booth. Excuse my language, but it was all glass. It was a bar, you know, little area to eat and chill. And screens, you could watch the show. And outside the booth, like you had to go up these steps. Outside the booth, they had the security, and it was a little landing. And you know, people used to come out to go in. So I was up there one night, and the show started, Straff, and I was already excited, me and my boys. And then during intermission, Rocksteady came out. And this is the first time I really got to see breakdancing. And I seen them perform. And from that point, my heart started beating fast. I'm like, wow, this is hot. I want to learn this. And it was a combination of seeing them dancing, the ambiance, the way the crowd reacted, just like the excitement. It was just, oh man.
Yeah.
And from that point, man, I just wanted to start learning how to dance.
What year was that?
83.
That was 83. Oh, that was 83.
Yeah.
Wow.
Early
Okay.
83. No, it was 82 actually.
Okay.
82. So now I live in the area. I'm from the South Bronx. I grew up in Mitchell Projects.
Mitchell.
I mean, I'm from Mitchell Projects. It was no breakdancing around there at all. You know, nobody knew nothing about breaking, let alone me. So, you know, we used to go to clubbing a lot, and I used to always watch and try to get all the basic moves. And we used to go back and start practicing, till we get moves. Then we started getting confident enough till we started getting the moves the way we wanted them, where we felt they was right. Then we started doing a little extra, trying to add a little, make a move up, and from there, man, I don't know. I introduced breakdancing to my neighborhood,
Wow.
South Bronx, where I was from.
That's crazy.
Me and my little group, like we used to come down. I lived in the projects. I had my moms go out and buy me a linoleum. she put me through hell to get this linoleum, 20 by 20.
Oh wow. That's
Because
big.
we couldn't dance anywhere. We used to dance in the lobby of the hotel. I mean, of the PJs, but you know, management used to always be like, because everybody used to come and crowd up the hallway. People couldn't get in the building. The music was loud. So my mom's bought me a linoleum, and with that linoleum, now we was mobile. We could travel. We used to go all over the place. I mean, it became from practicing around my neighborhood to going down to Times Square and the train station, out in front of FAO Schwartz or Fifth Avenue at the end.
Right.
We used to, bro, making money, doing all kind of stuff, and I just love the feeling of just wanting to dance.
Yeah.
All I ever wanted to do was just learn how to break dance and be just a little decent, a little good, a little something, you know? We used to be all over. So from that, you know, a lot of people started coming to my neighborhood, wanting to be a part of this. They wanted to either watch us, battle us, or learn, or join. We used to get a few battles. Man, let me tell you, a lot of times I was scared through battles because I didn't know if we was good enough for a lot of these battles. But we got through it.
Yeah.
We lost some, we won some, we got through it, you know?
What was your crew name?
What was the name of my crew? Back then, I think it was the B-Boy crew.
Okay.
B-Boy crew?
BBC.
Yeah.
My name back then used to be Sidewinder Rock.
Sour.
Sidewinder.
Oh, Sidewinder Rock.
Rock.
Wow.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
This is, I mean, we was young, you know. It's the name we
Sidewinder.
came up with. But yeah, so, you know, a lot of people just started coming to our neighborhood after school, man. We used to have a session right in front of my building. Yo, my little crew became humongous. I mean, I had people that lived in Manhattan and other parts of the Bronx that was down with my crew.
Right.
And you know, we wasn't old enough to get in the clubs. I got in the clubs because of Toxic. We was just in the street, just dancing for fun. Battling never was something that we really just. We were still like just wanted to dance, learning. We wasn't like Rocksteady, New York City Breakers. We
Right.
wasn't like Floor Masters, all these famous big crews, you know. we idolized them. We looked up to them in a lot of cases, man, because you know they from Wild Style, this original breakdancing
Yeah.
movie, hip hop, and before that, I mean, I used to go to house parties, street parties, and I see them performing. Rocksteady's huge.
Yeah.
New York City's huge. I will always see somebody performing, and just seeing them dancing, man, they was always doing it for fun. They made it. I mean, you see battles, but it wasn't about battles. They made it fun, just watching it. They
Yeah.
made it fun being a part of it. They made it fun actually learning how to do these moves. So I started understanding how other people, because you know it was confusing. Why everybody want to come? So I kind of understood because I went through that phase, you know. So with that being said, man, how I got into the movie. Let's just say this. From that point, I had a little name for myself. So the director of the movie, Stan Lathan, he has a cousin that was a principal of a neighboring high school in my neighborhood, Alfred E. Smith.
Okay.
So I guess they, you know, family, they get along. They always met up and got along and had dinner, whatever. And there was a discussion one day at the table with Stan Lathan and his cousin, and the cousin was complaining about, oh, how all the kids was, because breakdancing was everywhere. So during lunch, in all the high schools, kids used to go down in the lunchroom, move the table, start breakdancing. It became a problem for security, for all the schools. So he said, he used to, you know, he told his cousin about it, like, look, you know, I got all these kids. He's like, it's funny you say that because I'm about to make a movie. We in the productions of doing a breakdancing movie. Maybe we should come to your school and audition some of your kids.
Yeah.
Fine and dandy and all.
That's
I had
dope.
no clue about what was going on. This was all in the works.
Yeah.
So come to find out, it was only for the school.
It was
The
on.
auditions, the first auditions was for Alfred E. Smith.
Only.
I went to praying.
Wow.
Oh.
So funny thing is, that school got me a pass to come in for that audition. I was the only outsider. Everybody that was there in that school, even lived in my neighborhood, cheered us on. The other half was there dancing with us every day, learning how to dance. And the school, yo, everything happened for a reason. The
Right.
school stood up for me and was like, yo, if you're gonna do this with us, this is the guy that you should have here. This is because of us.
Right.
We're here because of him.
Because of him.
That's
Right.
crazy.
So they got me a pass. It's a crazy story. Got me a pass. Back then we didn't have cell phones. Landlines. Remember that?
Of course.
So, you
Do
know, I was
I?
a little knucklehead in school at some point. At some points, I used to cut class and just follow behind my friends in school. You know, I mean, I always passed, but at some points, I knew when to mess up. You know, so at that point, I was a knucklehead in school. So my dean in me was like this because I was always. So my friend called me. He told me, yo, I came from school. He called my house. He told me, yo, there's an audition for a movie coming up. There's a movie coming out, breakdancing movie. He said it's in my school, and my friend named Mario. I want to shout out to my boy Mario because
Shout
if
out
it wasn't for
Mario.
him, I would have never be through the whole process of where I got to be Lee. You know, he was like, yo, there's an audition in my school for a breakdancing movie that's coming out. He said, yo, the thing is like, they only doing it for the students of the school. He said, but we got you a pass. I'm like, we? He's like, yo, the whole school, we stood up, we went to the principal's office, we got you this pass.
Right.
And he allowed you to come. So I'm like, all right, cool. So the day, I guess, was a Thursday or Friday after school. Now, I'm in Manhattan. I'm down, I go to school in 49th and 9th, between 9th and 10th down here. So it took me some time to get home. So, you know, I got to the audition. I got there a little late. I'm nervous, man. I don't know why I'm nervous, but I'm mad nervous. Like, I just was nervous. I couldn't control it. So I come in. Now he met me when I got off the train in our neighborhood. Now I live on 140, 138. We had to walk to 153rd. So we walking. I needed that walk to, because I'm nervous. I just like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do? Like I can't think straight. So we walked. We got there. He's telling me everything. Gave me the pass. We went in through the gym. Security seen the pass. I had to show school ID. They let me in. So I'm walking down the hall to the gym. I hear mad noise, music playing. So we walk through the doors. The whole school's there. They all on the bleachers, all along the far back wall.
For the audition.
Just the audition. The school was there. The whole
Yeah.
school. Not everybody in the school auditioned, but the school was there to see everything. Like
Wow.
nobody went home.
Yeah.
The
That's
whole
crazy.
school stood there. They wanted to see. This is big. This is their school.
Right.
They want to be a part
It's
of
a movie.
something.
You never
Yeah.
seen
If they
it.
in the movie or not, everybody didn't. Everybody was there. Wasn't there to audition.
Yeah.
But they still wanted to be there. I think I would have too. You know.
Yeah.
When I walked in, everything got quiet.
Wow.
Now, really, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like,
Right.
so I come in. So the casting director is a little short black lady. Her name is Pat Goldwyn. She had an assistant. I don't remember his name, but so she approaches me. You know, I guess they was waiting for me. You know, because the music was playing, and you seen when I came in, the kids was practicing, but like the auditions clearly didn't start. I thought they did when I walked in, but they was clearly waiting for me. So I know I came in. I spoke to the lady. She's like, "Oh, so you're the guy that we all heard about."
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So yeah, we heard you really good. We glad that you could come for the audition. She's like, we're gonna do a couple of moves. I want to, the lady was like, I want to do some groups of 5. Guys do some routines and then solos. So she called everybody that was auditioning for the movie. Everybody got together. People just picked their groups. I was still going through it here, so I wasn't involved in that. I got picked. So got a group. We all split up. Everybody was in the corner for 20 minutes, making up a routine. We did the routine. Everybody, in my opinion, everybody did good in my group and other groups, And then the solo part came. So now, I mean, it was a lot because, I know a lot of moves, but I don't know all the moves. I didn't know all the great moves,
By the way, they were all auditioning to be Lee in the movie.
Well, it was no save. We were just auditioning to be in a movie.
Okay.
Like you got served. Everybody came to audition.
Right,
for
right.
Me. Nobody had a clue what was going on.
Okay.
Question: do you remember what music he was b-boying to? What was being
man.
played? Do we remember that?
So usually, like when I dance, everything was pretty much James Brown.
Breakbeat.
Right.
So that's
Jimmy
house
Castor.
music.
Yeah,
For
okay.
breaking, it was a few other, but that is a classic song for
Yeah.
b-boying. Like it'll never
Right.
die. If you put that music on, if there's a battle, people just want to dance, man.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
just, it controls you, takes over.
Yeah.
So the solo part came, and for some reason they had me go last. So I went out, did a couple of my moves, I think I was fortunate because a lot of kids that were there, I taught them. So like nobody really there at that time, at that point in time, was really better than me, So I think that's an advantage that I had, There's more elements to it, like than just being a b-boy. Like
Yeah.
we didn't know what was going on, but they was looking for more. They was looking for a young little black boy from the South Bronx, that knew how to break dance, and just
Had a personality.
no, but not
No?
just the personality, but just growing up in the South Bronx, the trials, the tribulations, what these young kids do as they growing up.
Right.
Yeah.
That was great for that time back then, because we had abandoned buildings, we had abandoned lots, we had mattresses we used to flip on.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things to show back then, and that was perfect, because a lot of that was neglected. A lot of that wasn't when the Bronx was on TV, it was because of a fire, another building lost, another life.
Right.
It was nothing in a positive sense.
Yeah.
Right.
So that kind of like highlighted where we came from, what we was going through, and how we came from something that wasn't so negative or so positive, and how we turned our youth into something that we, some people became ball players, artists, skateboarders, bike riders, b-boys, MCs, musicians, writers. Like, we invented ourselves out of just what we was gonna do as a kid. There's nothing around, like, so every generation does that, It was our time. So, dance, did the audition was over. I felt still nervous. I was a little more confident that it was over, Not for anything in the world would I have ever thought that they would ever actually want to consider me being a part in this movie. So, it was just another dance for me. I went out, did my thing, had fun. It's time to go. Time passed, never thought about it. They had my number from my house, never thought about it. Like 3 weeks later, Mario calls my house. He's like, yo, um, they interested. They're gonna contact you. The guy just called me, and he was like, yo, cause something happened with my number, so they needed my number again. So he was like, oh, just look for a call. So mind you, I told you I'm a little knucklehead in school. I was cutting class. I got caught in class. The dean calling my moms for me to get, to report what's going on. My moms was flipping out. They had just called her. She didn't give a fuck what up. Excuse my language. She didn't care what happened in school, what I did. She told the dean to put me on the phone. She's like, ah. She was mad excited. So she had me get a pen and a paper. I wrote it down. For what was that? I had to stay in school to the end of the day. It started pouring. So the thing was for me to go after school. When I left, I remember I go to school on 49th between 9th and 10th. The studio where they was doing all the audition and everything was on like 46th Street, 47th Street, and 10th Avenue, 12th Avenue. So I had partly remembered the address, but I didn't remember it all. So when I got to the corner, pulled that paper, it was smudged. All the ink ran off. I was soaking wet.
Oh,
Right.
shoot.
Man, I stood down there in the rain for like 2, 3 hours just walking around, going in the buildings. Nobody knew nothing. I couldn't get in some of the buildings. I came home that day, got home late. I got sick the next week. I was sick for like a week. It was over. Whatever. So now, my cousin Duty, she lives a few blocks from me. She had some boyfriend that she was dating. Some kid, Tito or whatever. He had actually went to the auditions. I guess he was at the school and he found out about the other thing. Because mind you, they reached out to everybody that they wanted to part of the movie, but
Right.
not me.
Right.
So he was, I guess, at some point, he I guess, spoke to them and they was like, yeah, I know him. That's my girlfriend's cousin. So they was like, can you find him? I was like, yeah. Now me and my cousin, we not close, we not cool. They see me whenever I pop up.
Right.
She know I live down there somewhere where, we not.
Right.
She's a female, I'm a boy. We're not that close,
Right.
They paid this kid money to find me, bro.
Wow.
Took him like a week to find me. He found me.
Wow.
He came to my house on a Sunday. It was late, like 4 or 5. And he's like, yo, they paid me to find you. They really want you for the audition. He made some phone calls. They agreed to meet us at the studio that I couldn't find that day. So we got down there. It just so happened to start raining on our way down there. Me in the rain, bro. I don't know what's going on, but so when we got down there, there was nobody there. It was Harry Belafonte, David Picker,
Wow.
Pat Goldwyn, and her assistant. And we walk into this big. It's like an old studio, old loft. We walk up these old squeaky stairs all the way to the top floor. It's all open space. And as soon as we come out the stairs and I turn left and I look down, it's this big open space. It's a long table with chairs, and it's a giant tripod with a big movie camera on it. And it's faced to linoleum. So we walk in. They was excited to see me. They was happy. Oh, we glad. We've been looking for you, we think you're gonna fit this part that we're looking for. I still don't know what part this is, none, being explained to me. My mom's wasn't there, so, a lot of that I didn't, like, communicate with her. I wanted to do it on my own, so, I thought, I was like, yeah, I got this, Thank God, things worked out, just, to some points and extent, but, so we go there, I'm a little wet. They had me read a script. So I'm a pretty good reader, so I read the script, no stuttering. Even though I was nervous, but I didn't stutter, I didn't pause, So that part I did pretty good. I felt confident I did pretty good. Now they want to see me dance. So now they put some music on because they asked us to bring a tape. Back then it was cassette tapes. We brought a tape, they popped the tape in. I start dancing. So now, at this point in time, I'm a little better with my dancing. I'm a little more confident, a little more better with my dancing. This time passed, because like I said, we practice all the time. So I go out. I got certain moves that I want to do. I'm excited about. I can't do them. There's linoleum floor. My sneakers are wet. I'm slipping and sliding. I need the grip to do certain power moves. I couldn't do it. So it didn't really like work out the way I wanted to. So I was very, very like disappointed, discouraged. I was like angry with myself. They was like, nah, don't worry, I'm doing, you did good, don't worry, we're gonna have you come back. I didn't really believe that, but they did. I kept coming back, coming back. Every time I came back, there was more and more people. Um, Man, it was a lot of artists. Chaka Khan was there.
Wow.
I started meeting all the artists, all the groups, Melly Mel, Furious Five. I mean, there was just ongoing. There was groups that came to audition that even get parts.
Uh-huh.
You know, Chaka Khan. I don't even think she auditioned for the movie. I believe she was there for support. Like her and Harry were friends,
Uh-huh.
and she was there doing throughout a lot of the interviewing process.
Uh.
So funny part is, God rest his soul, but Malcolm Jamal Warner auditioned for my part as Lee.
What?
Wow.
Remember,
Did you know?
remember,
I didn't know.
what was his name? What was the little guy? What was the name?
Not Arnold.
No, no,
He said
no,
Arnold?
no. What
Gary
Gary
Coleman?
Coleman.
Nah, the other kid. He had the TV show.
Webster?
Webster.
Webster.
Oh, wow.
Other's
Emmanuel
older
Lewis?
brother, yeah.
Oh, his older
auditioned
brother.
Wow.
for my part.
By
They
the
both
way,
auditioned for Lee.
Wow.
So I didn't have a clue. I was auditioning, but at this point I still don't know I'm auditioning. Like their agents told them
Right.
right, yeah.
they already knew what they was coming to do.
Right.
I'm still there dancing. Like I ain't know.
When you
Bro, I'm
were,
there. I'm thinking I'm getting a part
but
of the
real
movie as a
quick, I
break
just-
dancer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
I just want to make a reference to Malcolm Jamal Warner. We were just talking about that, how you both were like brothers to us. Like we felt like that.
I got
Rest
to
in
meet
soul.
him. I had the pleasure to meet him.
Yeah.
So this was, I believe, this was in his early stages of his career.
That's
Like,
crazy.
he really wasn't famous.
But Cosby
Right.
Show came that next year.
But
yeah, Cosby came out. Cosby Show came out in
84,
84.
mind
It came out in
you,
84.
Cosby was 84
Show,
too.
Cosby Show wasn't just his first thing. He's done
Yeah.
other
No, he
things
does
too,
other
Yeah.
things.
you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And when he auditioned for our part, they had already finished filming the Cosby.
Oh.
They didn't film
I
it.
didn't know
Like
that.
a lot of this stuff, we filmed '83. The movie came out '84.
84.
Right.
A
Right.
lot of
Right.
these TV series and mini pilots, they're not filmed live. They
Yeah. Yeah.
even like you see like a Maury show, that's filmed the previous day.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
a previous tape recording.
yeah.
Right.
You know, it's
crazy.
very seldom you see anything live. You know,
Right.
so like they had already finished the filming for the Cosby Show, but he's done other things. Like I've heard of him too. You know.
Yeah. I
Right.
saw his
So when he came to audition,
Did you see his audition?
I was
Yeah.
hell
Yeah.
I was like, what? I couldn't wait to shake his hand and say,
Right.
hi, my name is Robert.
Right.
You know, it was
When you were reading the script, was it the script from the actual movie?
so
Or what was
yeah,
it?
it was script. But see, mind you, now I've done a few movies, man. I've done a few things. I've done commercials. Like the script never stays the same, bro.
Right.
It never stays the same. It could be 20 minutes before we're about to shoot, and they change the script. Like it never stays the same.
Right.
Never stays the same.
Okay.
Never. So like you just gotta be good with memorizing your lines, and be very adaptive. You just just keep
Improvise.
pushing forward,
Yeah.
bro. It's just something you do. But yeah, so like they auditioned for my part, or they auditioned for the part of Lee, which I didn't have the part yet.
Right.
So every time I came, there was just more and more people that was auditioning. That studio was just more people. I seen people I seen in clubs that danced on a regular, and other clubs, First Class, Inferno, Roxy's, Funhouse, North Mall. Like I could go on. At that point in time, like I'm still young. I'm not in the movie, but with my friend Toxic getting us to all these clubs, like all the security knew us, so we was going on our own at that point, and we was coming to dance, perform. And sometimes we was even getting paid to come out by the club owners to dance after a show or in between shows. Like it was going, bro. It was really, it was
you were
getting
getting
up
to
there.
it.
So, I'll never forget at the end of it, like everybody was anxious, waiting to find out. In one big room, all the groups and all the single dancers, singers, rappers, DJs, and everything. So they was calling groups and people in from, periodically. Then I came in, and then like I wasn't paying attention to anybody and everybody around me because it was too many people, too much going on. At this point, I was only focusing on what was gonna happen to me. So now, no major part or no dialogue part was even considered as far as I'm concerned. I'm just there to dance. I love dancing. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought like I would be in a movie. I wouldn't even audition for a movie if I wanted to. My friends actually like, yo, you gotta come, dancing was just the only thing I want to do. So, like, I was here now, and it's like, damn, bro. Um, Now you're gonna have a shot to at least if they pick you to be in a movie, they have a scene, a quick scene. Let's do this.
Yeah.
They called me in a room. I didn't know that it was the cast that was actually going to be picked. Ray Dawn Chong, Guy Davis, John Shardy. It was just everybody. So they was like, not for nothing, congratulations, guys. You guys are gonna be the cast of the movie. And they said, Robert, you are the big part of the movie. You are going to be the little brother. So I'm like, the little brother? They say, yeah, your character name is gonna be Lee. And I'm like, okay, it's a funny name my nickname is Lee. So
Wow.
I'm like, all right, Lee. So I'm still not, understanding what's going on. So now, everybody was excited. We came out. They started calling other people in. But at this point, nobody got turned away. Everybody got a part in the movie. Like, at one point or another. Like, nobody got turned away. And I think, God rest his soul, man. Harry Belafonte, this was like the best thing he did for us black people. Him being black, him going through all the things that he done, all the achievements that he made in his life. Hip hop, we owe it to Harry. Because if it wasn't for him, who knows? The West Coast movies ain't like ours.
Yeah.
They came out after ours did.
Breaking.
When they found out, now, mind you, Breaking dropped the same year as we did. But they found out about what was going on with us, then they did it. And that's when that whole rivalry thing became now. In my opinion, Biggie and Tupac, that rivalry with the rap, it started from breaking, bro. It started with breakdancing, bro, because there was no real battle rap back then. Like, I mean, the Furious Four, I mean, they had battle, but it wasn't to the extent now with K-Slay and all this, where people get money off these battle raps, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
You got YouTube and all these people, they becoming famous. Like, it wasn't at that extent, And it was no battle rap from East Coast to West Coast in '84.
Right.
You can't tell me one big one.
There
One big
wasn't.
one.
There weren't any. Nah.
There was none.
Nah.
Right.
It all started with the breakdancing. In
Yeah.
my opinion, I could be wrong. Please, nobody hold me accountable for this. But that's what I believe.
Right.
It started with us. Because let me tell you, bro, when breakdancing started and we became famous, then the break movie came out from B Street. We had West Coast rappers coming here to battle. We had East Coast rappers going down there because they came here. We couldn't be down there without them even trying to kill us. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy.
From the dancer
But
perspective?
Yeah, I don't mean kill us like kill us, but
Yeah.
I mean, they was all over. They wanted, we couldn't go nowhere without a battle.
Right.
There was a lot to prove from them, bro. They was coming at us left and right.
Wow.
And it just, let me tell you, there was so many things that I've seen over the years. Who's better, Lee or Turbo?
Yeah.
It got to a point where me and Michael Chambers, while we
Different
spoke about it, he wanted to do a project with me. We never got to do it. But yeah, man, like,
You still can.
and they still talking about it to this day.
That is so true, bro.
Right.
It started with breakdancing,
Yeah.
bro.
Cause he did the broom.
Bro,
Let
but
me
he was
tell
a,
you,
he was
that
a
was
pop
his-
blocker. He was a beat.
I know, it's definitely different.
Think about what I'm telling you, man.
Right.
It's the truth. There was no rival rap back then with the East Coast against the West Coast.
Yeah.
It started with the breakdance because everything was who's better, breakdancing, B Street, Breaking 1, Breaking 2,
Right.
Turbo, Ozone, New York City Breakers, Rocksteady Crew. In my opinion, Rocksteady, New York City Breakers, all of it, we always was better than them. Always. My opinion. It varies. Let me tell you why. Because they have a different style.
Yeah. It was pop.
We have a different style.
Right.
We started this shit. Rocksteady Crew, New York City Breakers, Floor Masters. It started with them. We started this shit. East Coast. We started this shit. So how you say it, coattailed along. They
That's a fact.
changed it in their own style, their own music.
Right.
Give them props. But it started because when we started getting famous with it, they wanted to. And now they wanna. I never put myself in a position where I would battle somebody from the West Coast or put anybody in any issue where there's a big issue. Like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not with the drama, bro.
Right.
I like I said, it was always about dancing, having fun, man.
Yeah.
I don't need, if it ain't about money, I don't want to hear it. I got kids, I live my life. I do stuff. I got my own business. I ain't got time for BS.
Yeah.
Even now, we grown. Some people still living back in the 80s. I can't knock everybody hustle, but
Right.
at some point we gotta progress. We gotta move
progress.
forward. in every aspect.
Right.
In every aspect, for ourselves, for our kids, for our environment, and everything around us. We got to learn how to adapt to survive.
Right.
Clothes change, music's change, computers change. Pretty soon, everything is AI. You know, you got to learn how to adapt.
Right.
I go to a lot of events, man. Yo, I'm very grateful for who I am to this day, what I've been through, and all the luck that I had to be who I became. But I go to a lot of events, and I see, man, a lot of people that they still in that era, bro. That shit makes me feel good, because yo, it's a part of that childhood that they would never let go. Yo, I done did so many events, so many talks and questions and answers and panels where I seen kids, man, 18, 15, 21, and they know who I am.
Yeah.
They know about me. They watched my movie 30, 50 times, bro.
Right.
Why? Because of their parents.
Yeah.
That never let that go. Sometimes I be with some of my peoples and they be clowning them. Why your man still dressed like he the 80s with the... Bro, first off, don't clown him. That's the era I grew up in. I used to dress like that. Hold up.
Right,
Your pop
right.
probably did too. Hold up.
Right.
Secondly, it was a great era. You know, and another thing to say about it was, you know, it affected his childhood where he still. That doesn't mean he dressed like that every day, but
Right.
he came to a event and said hip hop event. That's like going to Halloween costume. You out of costume, bro. You don't even need to be here, bro.
Right.
Get
Right.
out. You gotta be in costume.
Right.
Exactly. Right.
So-
But it's the vibe, it's the feeling, it's
Right.
the ambiance, it's the way.
Absolutely.
You know, I see that. That should make me feel good, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
When
That's
we was
why I
at
wear my
that event,
suedes.
Yeah.
bro.
Hell
How many
yeah.
the hip hop trooper? I heard
Hip hop
of him.
trooper. He's dope, dressed
I
up like
heard
a
of him. I don't
stormtrooper.
really know nothing about him. Like
Right.
people had to put me on, and I'm not really on that social media thing, man. I'm really just it's just
Yeah.
too much for me, bro.
You did for a while though.
I'll
You
be
you was
on
a
and off.
little
You
bit.
on and off. Yeah,
I
he's
got
mystery
too
man.
much. Yo, you can only have but so many friends. I got thousands of requests. I can't accept people. I got mad pages. I can't go. How many pages can I make?
Right.
First off, you know, with all of that, I'll be there 24 hours a day. I mean, come on, bro. I'll lose my eyesight. I'll be 90 years old by the time I get to the last text. Like, I could show you on my phone. It don't stop. I
Right.
could scroll
I
like
believe
this
you.
for hours, and you see confirm,
Right.
deny, confirm. But
We've both reached
Not for
out to
nothing.
you.
We've been trying to reach out to
Yeah,
you.
we.
bro,
I'll
I
speak for
can't
myself.
do it. I
Yeah.
can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not a social
Like
media
3
person.
years.
Yeah, no,
Real
I
talk.
can't do it. I
Right.
can't do it. I
Nah,
mean, I'm
nah.
sorry. I don't mean no disrespect.
No, I get
Every
it.
once in a while, I get on. I try to, but I
Right.
can't do it. You got people. See, for one, everybody wants something.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people don't think like, hey, I got a life, I'm going on. I'm not rich, bro.
Right.
I have work. I have to work. I have to make money, pay bills. I got kids, 5-year-old. I'm living life. I'm still, I don't have free time. I'm not Chris Brown or any of these people that got money. They can just travel, do what the hell they want. I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, not for nothing. I'm not unhappy.
Mm.
Yo, bro, look at me. I'm about to be 58 this year.
Wow. Congrats.
I'm still moving. I'm still doing stuff. If I slow down, my age is gonna catch up to my body. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm in good shape. I work out. I jog, bro. I can still make.
You still
good
B-boy,
moves,
right?
like-
I was gonna say you still
I
get
mean,
down.
come on,
right?
like, but I'm grateful.
Right.
A lot of people always want some. I got people that try to reach out to me, want me to come all the way to another country, and don't want to pay me for stuff like this.
That's crazy.
You know, everything takes time. I gotta take time. I gotta spend my own money for stuff. Listen, you want something, I ain't got a problem with that. You know, but you know, you gotta understand. Then people don't see that you got your own life. You got things going on.
Right.
People, and sometimes it's attitudes. And then I have other people on social media, like trying to hit on me, bro. It's like I'm not on there for that. Let me tell you, I never want to do the social media thing. I was for a long time, people like, yo, what's up with Lee, social media, Facebook. All my friends got me to do this shit for years. I said, fuck it, you know something? I'm going to start making a page. Start posting up so people know you're alive. I started getting a lot of positive feedback. Oh, my God. People I haven't even spoke to or moved and I haven't seen since I was a little kid. You know?
He looks the same. He looks the same. That's
But
what I
it's
got.
not for me to be like trying to pick somebody up. I'm trying to
Yeah.
look for work. I'm trying to put my face out there to make money off of YouTube. I'm not that. Let me tell you something. Like my boy, a lot of times he want to go to events. Like we went to this show one time. It's funny because it was a freestyle show. I grew up on freestyle music.
Love
Johnny
freestyle
O,
music.
Cynthia, all of
Yeah.
it. Dance to it, break dance, all that. So we went to the show, And a lot of the performers are big fans of mine. They dragged me backstage out the audience. They had me back there chilling. We was down in the locker room chilling in between shows, and so I brought my partner with me. So he was excited, man. He's oh my god, he's all over the place. At some point, the promoter's like, "Yo, why don't y'all go out and dance?" I'm like, so he told that to my partner. My partner's coming to me. I'm like, "Yo, bro, nah, I said, bro, they getting paid. You want me to go out there and dance for free? What do you? I said, first off, bro, why would I be dancing? I came to watch a show. I'm not even part of the show.
Right.
And he came over with some last minute stuff. I said, yo, not for none. Bro, I don't need the fame. I'm famous for life. I'm always gonna be famous. I don't need to do something for fame. If I do something because I want to do it.
Right.
This guy trying to talk you for us today. I said, you want to dance? Go ahead. But I actually came here. I paid for my ticket to watch the show.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to do that.
Right.
Now you want to, get a little upset with me, but you got to understand, bro,
Absolutely.
there's a give and take for everything. Sometimes you okay, let's do something, but not all the time.
Right.
You can't let people control you. Why you think a lot of these people that are really famous, paparazzis, they trying to beat them up, kill them, they got lawsuits left and right because no privacy.
No privacy,
You got to
yeah.
respect people's privacy.
Right.
A lot of times people
How did
don't
you
do
deal with that back in the day though? Because when the movie dropped, and after that, you really famous and young too.
I did a lot of traveling, man. At that point, I was traveling. I mean, man, I was going all over the place. Did a couple of commercials. I was doing mad shit. I remember, I did a show with New Edition, Johnny Gill, Stacey Lattisaw, Evelyn Champagne King. We did Hal Jackson's Talented Teen Internationals. From there, I started traveling, going to other places, and then I was getting mad offers. Then I just started slowing down. I started getting tired.
Yeah.
It was just, it's too much, and I was still young. You gotta understand something. A lot of people don't understand, man. I became a movie star because I became a movie star. I didn't want to become a movie star.
Uh,
This never was a dream. This never was something that I wanted. Like I said, I'm an active kid. All I want to do is dance. If I could put my picture on me dancing on a TV or something, that's what it was always about. Nothing else really mattered. So, like, I became a star. It wasn't something that I wanted to be. So, you know, I didn't really like the fame wasn't. I didn't care for that. I didn't like all of that. It was too much. I hate girls all over me at that age. I hated people crying to me. Yo, it was just when filming the movie, when it all started, I had to give up my childhood. A lot of people really don't understand. Like, I left in the morning before the sun came up. There was a limo downstairs that picked me up 3, 4 in the morning every day of the week. I came home 10, 11, 12 at night to go back to do it the next day again. They took me out of school. They had a tutor for me. I didn't see my friends. I couldn't hang out. I couldn't go shopping. I couldn't see my girlfriend. Like, I had no childhood, bro. I didn't ask for that. All I wanted to do was dance in a movie, get an audition real quick, be in a part, and that's it.
Right.
I didn't, I had to give up a whole lot.
yeah.
I gave up my
Sacrifice.
childhood to be Lee.
Wow.
And that's not something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what came with it.
Right.
You see a lot of these stars go through a lot of stuff, man. Shit is tough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me away from so much.
Yeah.
Even my family. I come home, they sleeping. I leave, they still sleeping. Let me tell you, I got to a point where I played sick not to be in certain scenes to go hang out with my friends, bro. Go to a club that night.
Right.
I did it a few times.
Right.
Yeah.
I had to lie and play sick.
Yeah.
Just to go hang out.
I had no life. And it got worse after the movie.
Right. Wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
I wasn't part of any group, Rocksteady, New York City
Yeah.
Breakers. They took off. They started going on tour overseas,
Yeah.
B Street. They was doing their thing. I'm glad I couldn't. I wasn't even on their level at that point. I wasn't a part of the group either.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would have been able to do it, to deal with it. I was already going through my own shit.
Right.
I want to
You
ask
know?
you, how did they receive you, those two? Because you were.
Man, it was family, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Family. I mean, I'm young. I mean, these guys are veterans. They see me come in. I'm a little brother. I'm just learning. They know. New York City Break. They just took me under the wing like a little brother.
Okay.
And let me tell you, there was a battle on the set, but they got along, man. They friends, bro. They got along.
Yeah.
It was no real drama there. It was
Right.
all, they just dancing groups. They competed. And that's what they did. They was very competitive, and whoever they needed to compete with, they did it. Whether it was a friend group or not, a
Right.
neighboring group or not.
Right.
It's just who wanted to be the best, and what they do is you can't.
Yeah.
The Olympians do that. You can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Right. I always want to ask you. So from the battle at the Roxy, right? There's a part because I'm very detailed with the eye. So there's a scene where when you go out, you go down, right? You got on a knee pad, and then it cuts, and then
Different
you go.
scene,
I know,
different take.
and then you go into a backspin. It looked like you was trying to do a head spin, but
Nah.
you came down. What were you
Came
trying
out-
to?
Nah, I did what I did.
Oh, you did okay.
I came out to do a suicide. Bah.
Okay, all right. I thought you was trying to go into a head spin, and then but you couldn't get up there, so you just.
Nah, it was like a suicide. Bah.
Okay, I always wonder, like, was he trying to do a head spin, or I always wondered that.
Yeah, my headspins wasn't like their headspins in the movie. They had headspins.
They had head spins, right?
They
Okay.
really had headspins.
Because
But,
it kind of
you know,
looked like, just from my perspective, it looked like you were disappointed that you didn't get into what you were trying to do.
Nah, you know, I wanted to do a little more.
Right, I can see that because you was like,
I mean, not as far as moves. I wanted to go a little further.
Okay.
Like we had, so there we all had time. Like, you know, like we couldn't go out there and do 10 minutes of moves. Like you had to go out there and do a move and be out. Like,
be out, right.
There's
Yeah.
too many people. It was
Yeah.
it was a film. You know, they was filming. It was just everything was timing.
right.
So I mean, I got to show some moves.
Right.
I'm happy, bro.
No, it was
I mean,
dope. It was dope.
I got that point. At that point in my life, I got to really people know who the hell I was.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they know about Lee, but they seen Robert dance.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's up.
Nah, it was
That's
dope.
what it was always about. That's why like that movie star shit. It really, it never went to my head, man. I'm very humble, bro. I'm very grounded. It never
Right.
never did.
The interesting thing about the movie B Street is that you have like Radon Chung, Guy Davis is an actor, Ramo's an actor. They're actors, and then you have, you know, the others like Kool Herc is in there, Bambaataa, and then there's
Fun.
hip hop.
Right.
Then there's hip hop. And it's all kind of, and then, you know, Harry
Combined.
Belafonte, and then it's smushed kind of in this thing. Did anything, did everybody get along? Was
So
it?
of course we did. So like this was my first movie. I mean, I never really knew how a movie would, you know, the production would go, but we pretty much the only thing they did was do with filming.
Say that again?
Only thing that they did was the filming.
Okay.
We was the movie.
It was
Yeah.
They didn't know shit about the hood.
Yeah.
Right.
The clothes, we picked the clothes.
I was gonna
The
ask
only
you,
reason
gotta
why
talk
we
about
wore
that.
Pumas and we couldn't get Adidas is because they had an endorsement with somebody else.
Right.
It was another movie, a group of something, and we couldn't do it. So we had to get Puma to endorse us.
Right.
And at that point, everybody wanted to endorse us. But Adidas was the sneaker at that point. But we couldn't. There was an issue with them. They had already endorsed somebody else. So, and it had to do with the breakdancing thing. So,
And that was your sneaker
So
choice
we-
at the end, Adidas.
all of us. That's what we, you know.
Shelter.
But
Right.
Puma worked out.
Right. Definitely
Puma
worked out.
We had the suits, everything. They endorsed us, you know. But they didn't. I mean, Harry Belafonte black, but he never lived in the projects.
Yeah.
Right.
He never drove through that shit. He never stopped for lunch. I ain't fucking know how we dress, what we wear.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't know our style.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't know our style in any aspect, whether it was dressing, whether the style of rapping or graffiti artists.
Right.
making. They didn't know our style. So, you know, we was partners with them. We had to show them what it was really like. Because the thing was, it was a movie, but it was based on a true movie of a true events, of true people, of true lifestyles. It wasn't a movie from a script that was made up, and now we got the wardrobe, something you never wore before,
Right.
something you never, you know.
Yeah.
So all the clothes we picked, I picked the Kangos, I picked the Gazelle.
The
That was
Gazelle.
me.
Yo.
All the shirts, all the jeans, the Levi's,
Yeah.
the pinstripe, that
The
was
goggles.
me. The bombers, that
Come
was
on,
me,
man.
bro. That was me.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all
I
shop?
did the wardrobe. I was the one to pick all that.
Where'd
for
y'all
us.
go? Jew Man? You were shopping at Jew Man?
Nah.
No.
They nah. We
Nope.
didn't get it,
Okay, because
Jew Man was the hood.
was the hood.
They was
Okay.
going to the source.
The
They
so-
was buying bulk.
Okay.
They was going. This shit was coming in boxes.
Right.
But let me tell you, when the bombers came in, I was so excited. I took some home. I couldn't decide what color I wanted to wear for the movie. I had like 10 of them shits.
Wow.
I took home 12.
Do we still have any of this stuff?
Nah.
Nothing.
I had the B Street jacket.
You got the Beach Street
Yeah, the
jacket.
dungaree jacket.
Wow.
That's it.
Yo, who made up? Because I used to always see. I saw Pecs, Powerful Pecs. He used to always put the goggles on the shoulder. Who Who
I
came
don't
up
know,
with
man,
that? That
cause
was some fly
I don't
shit,
be
yo.
before the movie. I used to wear goggles.
Yeah, you
like,
had the
that was
goggles,
the style for all of us
right?
back
But
then.
then if you in the movie and when y'all in the building or whatever on Interville, I think on the Ave or whatever, he had the goggles on the shoulder with the Beach Street jacket. And I was like, I used to always see cats do that. Had rock the
Back
goggles
then.
on the shoulder. I'm like, yo, that shit is fly as fuck.
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
not for nothing. You know that was the style.
Right.
And it's crazy because the other day I was at a bike shop and I seen goggles. I'm about to bring the style out for the winter.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that shit
I
is,
seen a
come on,
pair I'm
man.
gonna rock. Watch. You'll see me when I start posting.
That was crazy.
I'm about to bring
yo.
it back though, for real.
Did you
But
ever? Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask. I mean, for me, B Street was everything, right? But then I would talk to other people, like Melly Mel or somebody that was living in the Bronx. 'Cause I'm not a native New Yorker, and they would be like, "Yeah, it was alright, but it wasn't authentic to the."
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion,
Yeah.
man. You know, I could say for me, you know, that was okay. So you gotta keep in mind different aspect. So Melly Mel and his group, they
I'm not. I don't. I'm just
no,
saying.
just listen.
Yeah.
Though. I'm just
okay.
saying, like, from their aspect, maybe things didn't go the way they wanted it to go. I was part of the cast, so from my aspect, everything was the way I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm not saying anything wrong.
No, I
in
got
any
you.
way, but you know,
I
I
see
mean,
what
I'm
you're
pretty
saying.
sure people had issues with them that they wanted something a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, the way they dressed, Africa Bambaataa and all of them.
Right.
That was their choice. That's
Yeah.
what they wore when they performed. They was the ones that put them on how to dress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They dressed themselves. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, I'm pretty sure they gave them a hard times with certain things, but I didn't have a problem.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you know, they got a lot of their influence on how to do this movie from all of us.
Right.
Right.
Because even though they may have gave Mel some problems with things that he wanted, he still got to wear they wore their outfits. That's how I always remember them, how they dressed with the fire and yo, their performance was always crazy. Like
Right.
Yeah. Definitely.
even Africa Bambaataa, when he come out with Soul Sonic Force, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Right.
They were dressing
Like,
wild.
how they dress.
Yeah.
You don't even see that anymore.
No.
People dress different in a
Right.
similar sense, but not.
Not that different.
Not that different.
They
I mean,
had-
you know, everybody. I was the cast, so I was a little boy. They didn't know as far as my aspect. So I mean, I didn't have any issues.
Yeah.
Everything you see, my wardrobe and my group, that was me.
That was
me.
you. Right.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know what the hell we wore. I was like, yeah, this, that, and the third. I was the one showing them everything to get. Little chain and all that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Right.
the only thing we couldn't get was
Right.
the
Adidas.
Adidas.
So the part where you go, that's a biter. Was that in the script or you
No,
improvised that?
everything was script.
That was script. Okay, was it
So-
when he bit the can?
So,
Right.
yeah, we didn't use our own words.
Okay.
We just influenced how we dress and how we dance and the music and the way we write. We didn't allow them to commercialize anything that we've done or was doing. Our thing. Mine dancing, him as a graffiti, a DJ. We didn't let them change nothing about it.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
We got a part of the movie, but there's certain things we did not give up, and we did not give that up. None of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything you see in that movie was authentic.
Okay.
In the club scenes, that's how people went to clubs at
Right.
that time, back in the day, the way they dressed.
It was crazy.
We did
man.
not give that up. We did not. We
Right.
did not give up who we were, bro.
Yeah.
And that what captured the world.
Yeah.
That is what took on a whole new era of hip hop. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, people dress in any way around the world. There's a hood in every world, all around the world. People have their dances, but when I hit the big screen and they went nation
Facts.
international,
This is
we
fact.
changed the face of the world.
This is a fact.
And look at hip hop to this day.
I have on f***ing Pumas right now because of B Street, because of y'all. I mean, excuse my language, but real talk. You know what I
Suede
mean?
Pumas.
Suede Pumas.
Suede Pumas.
I wore these just for this.
Facts.
Wear your fat laces though.
Well, I ain't go that far. I should
all
have
good.
bought the fat lace.
Ah,
I didn't go that
saying,
far
though.
though. I didn't go that far. You know what I mean?
No,
But,
that's what's up. You've been in a
man.
couple other movies. What made you stop acting? Like, why would you?
Had a kid, man.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I started, you know, it just, like I said, it takes a lot away from you. You can't, why you think a lot of these performers and actors, they go through episodes with mental and it's a lot. You give a lot of yourself up, man. You really, really, you know, everybody just looks for the fame and the money and the stardom, but for every good is bad. Everything is a balance. You have to be strong. And no matter how strong you are, some things you just can't take any more of at some points in your life, you know? Nothing bad happened. I had kids, you know. It was taking away a lot of my free time, and I wanted to start just, you know, I just slowed down until a point where I wasn't doing anything anymore, unless people was calling me to do little B Street related events. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just a lot. And then I started doing other things, like figuring out how to make money. I started, um, so one of my, okay, so I have a business. I do staging.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay.
I do outdoor events. I
Okay.
do concerts, anything, from mobile staging.
Mhm.
And I also a stagehand, local stage one. I work
Mhm.
out of colleges, Apollo. I do all kind of stuff. Summer Jam,
Mm.
Citizens Globe,
Mm.
Global Citizen, all
Okay.
that.
Mhm.
So I started doing that, and when I started doing that, I started getting into business. Started contracting, getting contracted by people I knew, people I was working with in the business, and I just started doing that,
That's dope.
and just live, travel a lot.
Yeah.
Whether it's business or it's just family, but I love to travel. I travel a lot,
Right. That's
and
good.
just here, grateful to be here. I'm still here, still Lee,
Still
still
Lee.
able to move and do everything that I can. I might, I just funny, speaking of, I might be doing a gig with Mad Skills. He actually reached out
Oh,
to me,
that's
him
our
and Crazy
guy
Legs.
from
Oh
VA.
yeah.
Yeah, that's our guy.
Yeah, they just texted
Mad
me last week.
skills. He's a
They're
crafty
trying to
guy.
get us to go down. He's trying to, yeah, they hooked up with me over the weekend.
Good.
Legs
Good.
called me. I was actually on vacation when he hit me up,
Okay.
and I came back and
That's
yeah,
my
they want to
man.
do. He wants Mad Skills wants to give me and Legs to come down, do a screening
Okay.
and question and answer, and I said we'll see what happens
That's good. That's good.
for October. We'll see.
That's he's a good guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Money always talk, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you. I,
So-
and
You know?
I want to thank you again, man, just for doing the interview. Because sometimes they'll bang you and
Listen,
yeah.
man, people gonna say and feel and think anything they want.
Yeah.
You always, like I said, you gotta stay humble. You gotta stay grounded. You can't control a person's emotions or their actions.
Yeah.
When you do, then you bring them out of their time zone.
Yeah.
But that
Thanks.
doesn't necessarily always happen.
Yeah.
But for that to happen, you gotta allow a person to do that.
Yeah.
People always gonna say what they want to say or think or feel. I can't change that.
Mm.
Can't change your mind. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not here for that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm here for me to live my life. All I can say is meet me.
Yeah.
Judge me
Right.
on your own opinion.
Yeah.
Don't go by what somebody else said or what you heard or what you might think.
Right.
If you don't know me, you don't really have the right to say anything,
Yeah.
Right.
positive or negative, unless you really know me.
Right.
Right.
If it's personal, you don't have that right.
Yeah.
Right.
You might heard my name from somebody else, but they call me in the street or this, that, and the third, but you don't know me.
Yeah.
Meet me. All I say, meet me. Get to
Well,
know me.
well,
Get to know who I am.
Right.
Not Lee.
Right.
Robert.
Lee.
Robert.
See, a lot of times people only see Lee. Let me just real quick iterate with that. 'Cause
Yeah.
when I go places, I don't like people to know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Let me explain to you why. If I go on somewhere, I'm like, yeah, I'm Lee from the B Street. People treat me different. People act different. They go out their way for me. I like to come in a room where nobody know who I am. So the first reaction I get from that person is a true, honest reaction.
Right.
Now I've done that and got a negative reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Overlooked it, and then later on they're like, oh, now they want to come and kiss my ass
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey. I say, hey, wasn't you that person that early?
Yeah.
Now you want to say hi, see? But that you get to know.
Right.
People, when they know who you are, they go out their way and jump out a window.
Right.
It's for that. It's for Lee. It's not for Robert.
Right.
Right.
I don't want you to know Lee. Lee's a character, bro.
Yeah.
Right. I
You
mean,
want Lee? Go watch the movie. You gotta get to know who Robert is.
right.
I'm not nothing like him.
Mm.
Yeah. People do get
We're
that
two different
confused.
persons. That's the character. I'm fiction.
Right.
You're fiction. I'm reality.
Now I feel you. I was always raised to treat, not you saying you a janitor, but I was always raised to treat the janitor like the CEO. Meaning
No,
you treat,
gotta-
treat everybody
I mean,
the same, no matter
Absolutely.
who they are.
I
It
mean,
doesn't
if
matter who
somebody
you are.
did
Treat them
some
the same.
accomplishments,
Right.
you show honor, you show
Right.
respect.
Uh-huh.
But to an extent.
Right.
If even if I wasn't who I am as far as like an old movie star, hip hop, I mean, I'm not going crazy with somebody. There's a lot of art. I love Jada Kids. There's a lot of fabulous, but I'm not gonna go crazy to jump out the window to go to meet him and get it.
Right.
I've never been that type of person. Like,
Right.
I mean, I always try to. You gotta.
But they should be fanning
They
out
should
over
be fanning
you.
out over you. Actually, matter of fact, Jadakiss does. I don't think he knows that.
Do you know that?
Did you know that? Jadakiss fans out over you. If you
I
go
mean,
in-
I heard my name a couple of
yeah,
times.
if you
Styles
there's
P, Jada
right,
Kiss, and a couple
there's
of
footage
songs.
of him b-boying in
do
the
y'all
studio.
know? So do y'all know about Nas?
What
Nah,
about Nas?
tell us
Of course, I
about
know about.
Nas
I know
is a big
Nas.
fan of mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was at the event he hosted, but you
So
wasn't
you-
there. And
They,
he,
they didn't reach out to me about
are
it.
you serious?
I'm dead ass. It's alright.
Wow.
Everything
He
happened,
bigged
brother.
you-
Everything happened for a
Right.
reason.
That's all he was talking about.
But
Wait.
listen,
We
so
gotta
I
make
wasn't
that
invited
happen.
to that event. But anyway,
Huh?
Then you know about the play that's coming to Broadway.
Yes,
Yes.
Beast Street.
yes, yeah,
Yes, of course
yeah.
I do.
Talk to us. Talk to
Of
us.
course I
Are
do.
you excited about it? Are you
All
a
right,
part
well,
of it?
let's.
Listen,
Well, nobody reached out to me yet.
Okay.
So we'll see. But I'm very excited. I
Right.
mean, if it's gonna be something I was a part of becoming a play, it'll never die, bro. We got museums opening up here in
Right.
New York, one in DC. Like, come on.
Right.
I mean, I'm long gone. People still gonna remember.
Right.
I mean, I'm very honored. Why
Right.
was not to be honored about?
Let me share something else with you. I DJ for Wu-Tang Clan, from Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan. He's a huge fan of yours.
Really?
Yes.
That's what's up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I heard it once or twice. They might have mentioned
Yeah.
Beat Street. Or
Yeah. Huge
I mean,
fan.
I heard over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Friends
the
that
Nas,
reach
the
out like,
Nas
yo.
thing. Well, how did you find out he was your fan?
I've been knew about that.
But he
I've been
referenced you
about
in the
it.
rap though.
I was in the rap
what
too.
was it
But
in?
listen, it's funny, right? One day I was driving. I was on a trip somewhere, and I was just leaving out of town. I like to drive. I do a lot of driving. So I was listening to I don't know Funk Flex. It was a Hot 97 show. Angie Martinez, I think it was Angie, but she was with Hot 97. She had Nas, and yo, she was like, yo, Nas. So he had a big concert coming up. I don't remember what the year it was, but she was like, yeah, so like what are some of the things that get you amped up in the dressing room before? He said, what? He said, yo, a cold bev, and he said the movie Beast.
That's his favorite movie,
Gotta
Beast
put
Street.
it on before I perform at every show. I was like,
Wow.
Yeah.
pull doors, what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I kind of knew that from at that point, you know. Yeah, so like, but that thing that they did, I wasn't invited. Nobody reached out to me.
How were you not invited to that?
I don't know. A couple of my
Maybe-
partners from the movie.
Could they
I
find
know
you?
Michael Holman had something to do with it.
They couldn't find you.
I know. Nah, they could find me. Stop.
I'm
Stop.
saying-
Tony Wave, he was
Yeah,
there.
he was there.
I don't know. Nobody reached out to me.
I
But
don't know her name. Carmen
um,
was there, the actor.
not only that, but so Harry Belafonte's daughter, Gina, she found out about it. And I don't know. She wasn't on the list and they turned her away. She never made it in
They turned Gina away.
at that event.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
it was
Was,
some-
lot
that
of
at
shit.
Tribeca?
Yes.
It was at Tribeca.
Yes.
Bro, I was there. This is where I
They
got the
turned
shirt
away.
from. I was
Nobody
there.
told me. Nobody
I didn't
told
go
me.
to that, but that
I don't know
was-
how I heard about it.
And that's all Nas was talking about.
I don't know how I
We're
heard
going.
about it.
We gotta fix that.
Yo, but let me tell you something, bro. Not everybody want me in everything. You gotta understand that. I learned that. Over
Is there a
the years.
reason for that? It just, I was seeing you were in the movie. You was
See,
like the,
yo,
the
let me tell you something that I've learned. Like, so a lot of the things that I do over the years that have to do with B Street, everything comes to me.
Hmm.
I've been on projects where people, okay, so there's a lot of people that's into hip hop in the movie and a lot of things that they trying to do big things for themselves, you know, and a lot of times I disrupt that. You gotta look at it in a certain way, bro. A lot of times I disrupt that. When I come in the room and a lot of things, bro, attention come to me in a lot of cases.
right.
And it's not fair to other people too. So, you know, I'm humble, bro. I'm humble.
So you
bro. I
saying
don't
you
need-
take
I don't
the
need to eat
shine
for
away
every-
from
I don't need to eat
other-
all the time. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Sometimes people don't want me around because of certain things. Maybe so it could be your show.
Right.
And we from the same, me being there might take away what you trying to promote.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Some people are like that, but I mean, you're the lead actor.
I
of the movie.
understand.
How the
But
hell
yo,
you?
everything happens for
You know
me.
what I mean?
I
Like-
need the hands of God. You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
got you.
I don't stress nothing. I don't.
Right.
Just knowing that they making a play and people still look up to me and
Right.
even famous people.
I
That's
got
enough.
you. No, right.
It's enough, bro.
Right.
You know, but not everybody want me everywhere. Always
Right.
know that.
So, true. Let me ask you a question. We're celebrating the anniversary of hip hop today, ironically, and you're here, right?
Yes.
Obviously, hip hop has changed. You know, the fashion, the music, the attitude. How do you perceive hip hop now? Is there anybody you rocking with now? Like, what's your take on quote unquote the music
I listen to a
now?
lot of music, man. I'm very adaptive. I'm adaptive with gear, clothing,
Mm-hmm.
style, music. I listen to a lot of artists.
Okay.
You know, there's not really nobody I don't listen to.
Okay.
I'm not into all of that BS. You know,
Right.
any of that drill rapping and I ain't calling it BS, but like I don't understand it. So for me, it's not for me.
Okay.
I'm not into all that like disrespectful rap or any cursing or downplaying anybody. I'm into Drake, love songs. I'm into old school rap like Fabulous.
Right.
Fabulous ain't talking about nobody. He talking about shining and
Right.
Jadakiss and all of them. Nas, I listen to all kind of music. I listen to Cardi B,
Right.
I listen to music, man. I get in the car, that shit come on, it grow on you.
Right.
Maybe how many times you heard a song you didn't like, and then you heard it so
Yeah,
many
it's called
times, now
programming.
you're like,
Yeah.
you humming and you singing next. Yo, play that song.
Right.
Damn, did I just say that?
Right.
Right.
Now, let me ask you a hip hop question. Do you have any tapes from back in the days from the park jams, like any Bambaataa, Cool Herc tapes,
My cousin has all that.
any T Connection, Harlem World?
My cousin,
Yeah, I mean,
he has everything.
you-
A lot of that
okay.
stuff.
Almost-
Nah, I wish. Nah, I really don't know anybody that does.
Right.
Really?
If you
No, I got a lot of tapes,
Yo,
so I just figured.
I'm just saying,
Right.
I mean, that's be worth a fortune these days.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you got people that do have them that don't want to let them go.
They don't let 'em go,
or
right.
Even put them out there.
Well, a lot of it is
to
on the
share.
internet, right? A lot of it is on YouTube.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't want to share it.
They want the actual tape. Not you're not gonna get that.
No,
You're not gonna get that.
I don't think it's worth selling. Like that's something that you
No,
would keep.
hell no. Right.
Like a lot of my stuff, my kids, they're not into breaking and they wasn't into that era, so it doesn't mean nothing to them.
Wow, I
But
was
I
gonna
always
ask you
try
about
to-
that.
It's fine.
They
I mean, it's
Right.
cool. My kids, they grew up me famous. They know who I am. I'm not no. That's like Runs. His kids don't look at him as nobody
Right.
big.
right.
You know, that's my dad. He ain't nobody. It's my dad.
It's my dad. Ain't
So,
nobody.
you know-
Right.
But I always let them know, like, yo, bro, you see how the Pokemon card 20 years later actually is worth $2 million? My stuff gonna be worth a lot more. Keep in mind, bro. Because you got something from somebody that started something from the very, very, very beginning that's gonna be priceless one of these days.
Right.
I already got stuff that's gonna be in the museum, so,
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I saw you got the figure. They made a
yeah, I got a couple
You
action
got a couple
figures.
action figures. I didn't get my hands on one, but I definitely saw that. I
Yeah,
think
they
Trill
say-
out in Arizona, out in Phoenix, the Trill store. I think
I
you
was
would-
there too. They paid me to go out
Yeah,
there.
I
Chuck
was.
is a nice gentleman.
Yeah, so that's a.
Chuck is a
By the way,
really
you
nice
should
guy.
go out
I
there.
like
It's a dope.
Chuck.
It's
I sent him a
Phoenix?
beastie
It's in
jacket
Phoenix,
too. I had
yeah.
made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your son's a rapper, right?
Yeah, he's a drill rapper.
How do y'all work out?
He's good.
Yeah.
He's really good at it. Like I said, it's not really my type of music.
Okay.
I mean, it hasn't grown on me at this point, but he's good at it. I mean, he's making money, so I mean, it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
He ain't out on the streets, doing
Yeah.
doing anything negative. So I give him a lot of credit.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's a way to make money without taking or hurting or robbing or stealing, I just have my little concerns because, as a young child actor, a lot of that money can change you, can make you become something that parents didn't have intended for you.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
look, a lot of bad people in the world, from fame, bro.
Right.
I ain't want to say that, but y'all know.
No, I know what you're saying.
I really, honestly, I want him to learn what it's like to make an honest dollar, working,
Right.
picking up
Yeah.
a box,
Right.
driving a car, making a delivery.
Yeah.
Because at this point, if he goes through his life like that, he'll never appreciate the little things, man.
Right.
Right.
When you get something that's given to you or fast money, you go through quicker because you don't appreciate it. Whereas if you had to work 40, 80, 120 hours a week to just save up that money to get that,
Right.
Right.
you gotta learn responsibility.
That's a heavy.
Wow.
That's kids
Well
do it
spoken
differently.
words.
It comes. You
Kids-
got. It doesn't come easy. You gotta earn it. You gotta go through the process, the steps, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm be 58 this year. Let me tell you, I'm still learning things,
Right.
and I'm grateful because I love to learn. You're never too old to learn something. The littlest things you gotta pay attention to. The littlest things you don't overlook. The littlest people in your life you always appreciate.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's not promised.
Right.
Right.
That's
Here
how
today,
you
gone
stay young.
tomorrow. Famous yesterday, a bump tomorrow.
Right. He said bump tomorrow. No, that's a fact
I mean,
though.
nah, honestly,
That's
bro,
real true.
you gotta
That's
stay
a fact. You
grounded.
gotta stay grounded.
Humility is the biggest thing in your life,
Right.
in your world. What you give out is a strong vibe. It comes back.
Right.
No, that's a fact.
How you deal with people, man. That's why all the negative, I say, you gotta come meet me, man. You don't know what I'm about. You know who I am. You can say anything and listen to anybody and go by what they say, but do you know me?
Right.
Do you know me?
Well, the
Don't know.
reality is, man, when I saw you with the National Hip Hop Museum, I did observe and I did watch and I did listen to you talk from the stage, and then that's when I came over to you. You know what I mean? Because you made a great impression on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's ultimately why I mean, honestly, me and Thorough talked about it. We were both gonna go, but he didn't make it. and we were really
It was a
going
good
to see
turnout.
you.
It was a good turnout.
Yeah, it was a great
It was
event.
crazy. All the action figures sold out before I got there.
Of course,
Wow.
why wouldn't they?
They should have saved one for me.
Save one.
I got some now, but
Oh,
they should
yeah?
have saved one
Okay.
for me.
Oh
I'm the
man,
main attraction, bro. You got to dog me.
You
for
got-
me?
Right.
How you ain't got to dog me for me, bro?
Right. Facts.
I could have been a bomb and just blew up. It had so angry, like
Right.
But nah,
Nah,
that's just joking. But I mean, yeah, you know, it was sold out. It was a good vibe. I had a good time, you know. But there was like one important thing that I did stress. I don't know if you remember. You know, I'm very grateful for you know the opportunity I got to be who I was. But you know, for me, I think my character really, really took over a lot of people that could relate. It wasn't. It was a lot of things about me, but the biggest part I think was the little brother. Everybody related to that little brother side, the little brother struggles, trying to be a part of something bigger than him.
bigger, right?
That's a fact.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody been there at some point, whether
Yeah.
you had an older brother or not. But there was somebody that was there in that place
Right.
that
Definitely.
you know was.
But you
So
were fighting to be a
everybody
part of
was
it.
at that point. Yeah, of course.
We were all
You know,
trying to
it's,
be
it's
in
always
hip-hop.
about what you know, determination. You got,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of so much talent from us, man.
Yeah.
I know we like the dominant species, yo.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. You can say that.
Egyptians, come on, man.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Who was better than the Egyptians back then?
They still haven't figured that
Hebrews?
out.
Still haven't figured it
Still
out.
haven't figured it out.
Hebrews?
Yeah,
Who? You tell me.
that's a fact. Nah.
Who had the Jews? Who had the style? They was doing hair
Gold
and nails
teeth
back
in
then.
front
Who was?
of
You
yeah.
tell me.
Dental work,
Dental
all
We
that.
are so superior.
Yeah.
Surgery.
Absolutely.
And the crazy part about
Yeah.
it is a lot of us don't know it. A lot of us are not aware. A lot of us don't accept it. And a lot of us don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
Sad, but you know, we found our way, man. You know, some people get the message a little slower than others, but we found our way. For me, I think being a kid was tough, but what really changed my life was having kids. Being a dad, yo, I love being a dad. I love my kids. They like the best part of me. They brung childhood back out of me. Like, I like going to amusement parks. I like riding. Well, let me tell you, I took them to Vegas on a trip. Bro, we was doing a zip line downtown Vegas. Yo, we went to Red Rock Canyon, Hoover Dam. We drove to LA.
Wow.
We was at the Hollywood sign. Then we went across to the other side to the observatory. Like, bro, my kids got me. Like, they got that. The energy I have is because of them, man.
Right.
I love being a dad. You know, I come from a bad neighborhood. We still in a bad neighborhood. You know, I can't keep them in these streets, bro. I have to keep them out of the streets, and I gotta show them there's more to life than growing up on a corner, than growing up with a gun in your pocket,
Right.
growing up selling drugs. There's other ways of making money. You know, like I said, I got my own business, bro. I'm a contractor. I've been in this business since 2010. When I officially started my own, you know, I had my son working with me since he was 14, making $800, $1,200, $2,000. He know how to manage money, how to spend money.
Right.
You know, but like just having them, bro, they give me so much energy. Like I said, being in that neighborhood, I gotta get them out of it. So I gotta let them know, like, you know, every year we do a family vacation, 2 or 3 times a year.
Oh, that's
So we can travel. They know there's more to life. So
More
when
to
they
life.
finish college and they talking about a trip, it's a real trip. When they want to take his girl somewhere, they go in the Bahamas. You know, they know about traveling. They know more about the world than just the corners.
Right.
And I got peoples that kids don't leave the neighborhood. They don't even go to the amusement park in the summertime.
Right.
And I can't have my kids doing that. They gotta know there's more to it. And it comes from us. It's about us.
Right.
It starts with us. And you know, like I said, it's a good thing, man, because my kids give me so much energy. Bro, I'll be the first one up in the morning. Yo, come on, y'all ready? Let's go. We
Right.
out.
Right. I can see
Y'all
the excitement.
airport, like, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a great thing, man.
That's beautiful, man.
We're
It's a good thing.
Both fathers too.
Yes.
Everything happened for a reason. I lost a lot of my life trying to be, you know, living a life as a movie star and doing all kind of stuff, making money. But at some points in time, you know, you want other things. And when I slowed down and I stopped with that, another part of my life opened up. And, yo,
Right.
life is beautiful, man.
Do you have any regrets?
Everybody has regrets, but nothing major. I mean,
Right.
let me tell you something. Regrets come from mistakes you feel you made. Right
Okay.
or wrong?
True.
Yeah.
Regrets come from things that you felt that you did wrong in a certain way or said something. Everything happens for a reason. Without a regret, there's no mistake. Without a mistake, there's no growth.
No lesson.
True.
The best teacher of life is experience, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a fact.
We gotta learn from all our regrets. We gotta learn from all our mistakes. You know, that's what makes us what we are to this day.
Right.
So
Uh, a question about B Street. Where the hell is the unedited, the extended footage? Because I know there's footage, unreleased footage.
you know, not for nothing. There is, but it's not a lot. They wasn't really doing a lot of that.
Because I seen there's scene
back
when y'all in the
then.
record store. Like
There
there's
wasn't-
scenes that I'm like,
Yeah,
where's
but there
that
wasn't
at?
there, you know, you
It's
could
a movie.
find some around, but
Right.
there wasn't like keeping bloopers and stuff like
There's
that.
no blue.
and
Okay.
There wasn't. It wasn't really. It wasn't hot then.
'Cause
It
I want to
wasn't.
see that stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, a lot of that stuff, like when the movie was done, we had to go and do the looping. A lot of that stuff that they added our voice to and cut out and wasn't
Right.
clear, they got rid of those.
Right.
I mean, there's some real somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody got it.
Where did
Maybe
you-
Stan Lathan.
Okay.
He's the director. I'm pretty
Right.
sure he got it.
Right. Of course. Where did
No,
you
but-
go to see the movie when it came out, or
Oh,
if you
the
did it?
Ziegfeld Theater.
Okay. And
I
what?
think that's like the most
Right.
prestigious theater
Right.
to go see a premiere in New York City.
Now was your family there? Like how was what was it?
Man, my family, bro, my neighborhood.
Did
I had my own section.
Right.
Wow.
I had
Wow.
the top row, the middle section, and the two sides. That was everybody I knew. All my friends that I made along the way, the friends I grew up with, their family members, their friends, and girlfriends' family. Yo, bro, I had my own section.
Wow.
We came in there like we coming off the block.
Right.
Yeah, that's
And bro, when it was over, like we got a lot of. It was a great feeling, man. It was a
Right.
great thing.
Dope, man.
It was an experience. So.
Yo. Going to the gear, right? At the end of B Street, when you're on the Roxy, right? When the end of the scene, you had on this white. I never seen this before. You had on the white nylon Puma joint. It was white with
It
the
was
red.
burgundy and
Was it-
burgundy and gray.
No. At the end, you had on a
When I
white.
was on stage,
We was on stage.
and I had the thing around.
The
me.
thing, yeah, that was
a Puma suit.
that was Puma. No, but
Burgundy
it was
and gray.
burgundy. I never seen that colors
Burgundy and
before.
gray.
That offset, it was more white than
You
burgundy.
know, so Chuck Trill,
Right.
he got a couple
He
of
got
them
that.
suits, Yeah, I
Yo,
was
I'm
just
like,
there.
yo, where did he get that, bro? I never
did I
seen that
go there?
before.
Actually, I was there a week before I went with y'all. I was in Arizona a week before. I was
At the
there
trail
for like
joint.
the weekend or
He said
something.
he had the red towel. Look at
He
the
had
end
it
of B
down there for
Street.
a show.
yeah.
And
He's
then
like,
the
he had the
I came home
gazelles.
for Christmas with my family, and then I flew out to go
Yo.
to y'all to be inducted.
That's
That scene was
So,
crazy,
yeah,
yo.
he got it. Yo, my. So my partner, oh my God, he bought mad. Chuck, but he got stuff I never seen before. He
Right.
got stuff I never thought I would see again. Bro, he got mock necks,
Mock necks.
original Kango. Yo, bro,
Yo.
Zals,
Oh, my God.
Playboys,
I'm having a heart attack
British
right now.
Walkers. Yo, bro, he had the suits hanging up on walls. Like he has.
Who painted the B Street Breakers? Who did that?
Oh, I believe that was phase 2.
Phase 2. Phase 2 makes
I believe
sense.
that was phase 2.
See, there's even a section when it was advertising the movie. You see Phase 2 tagging
believe it
up,
was Phase
but he
2.
wasn't. But he,
He was the
wasn't
one
in the
that
movie.
actually he was the one that actually taught Ramon.
Right, how to paint.
They
Right.
used to go out, you know,
Yeah, he
like
saw-
because they split us up in the beginning.
I was gonna ask you
So
about that.
for me, like I wasn't an actor. A lot of us, there were only like 2 people, 3 people had acting out of the cast had acting experience. So we had a coach actress. She would take us out. We would go around the city in this big old bus, and we'd go and just nice sceneries, parks, all kind of places, and start rehearsing our script somewhere private.
Right.
You know, and they split us up, and then you know they had other people doing other things, the artists, and
Right.
so it was just different stages, but they split everybody up, and so we just
Right.
was able to get everything together. You know.
Right. Even when the movie came on, the intro, you had the blue and white Puma joint on, and I'm like, nobody had that on. Like, you know what I mean? That was
But
fly.
you
as-
keep in mind, it was sponsored now.
Right. No,
Puma's-
Flip Rock had one
Puma,
on. It was you
Puma's
and Flip
wanted to
Rock.
be a part of this.
Right.
Puma wanted
And we didn't want Puma, but
We
they
didn't want
sent us everything they had.
Man, that
You
was,
know, but us wearing them made them suits.
bro.
You know how hard it is to get a suit now?
I don't know who you.
You know how much if you could find one?
No,
it
I got
costs?
2. I got the black and gray, and I
Bro.
got the black and white when you had on it
Let
when
me
you
tell
came
you,
into
they
the party.
even got imitations that they sell knockoffs and people buy them.
Right.
And overseas, like Japan,
Nah, that's crazy.
bro, you could get money for one of them suits right now.
No,
You couldn't-
I got 2.
Yo, we blew all of that shit up. It just went.
No,
viral.
you did. Everybody in the world started wearing that after the movie. Everybody. The whole hip hop culture.
I'm very honored, man. Let me tell you, bro. I got people that made jackets. Yo, I got so much shit. People, I mean, I got so many. I got dolls made of me. I got wooden. Uh, like remember when I did when I was in the college and I did the spin and
The
I
spin.
came up like a bridge.
Yeah.
Somebody made a wooden doll
Right.
like that. I
Right.
got somebody tattoo me.
Yeah.
Right.
When I had the black hat and the black and white Puma suit, tattoo me
Right.
on there. Bro, I got tattoos of people, all kind of hats and
Right.
shirts and jackets that people
Right.
mail me stuff. Oh, can I send you? Like, it's
Right.
crazy. It's
Now,
crazy.
let me ask you a question. So the city college scene you were talking about when you did the bridge, right? And you actually had on the black and gray Puma joint, right? You did it. Well, there was a move that they call it 1990.
That wasn't me.
Okay, I'm glad. Okay,
that wasn't me.
Okay, because Crazy Legs told me that wasn't Lee. I
No,
mean that wasn't Rob.
me.
Okay,
Remember, so everybody got to keep in mind.
Okay.
I just coming in a scene as a dancer.
Okay.
I'm just starting off.
Okay.
Remember, I did say that in the beginning, right?
Okay.
So I'm still learning.
Okay.
I was just honored to be around my heroes, New York City Breakers, Rocksteady Crew.
Okay.
So I wasn't on that level. So at that point, they had
Tiny? Was it a kid
I
named
think it
Tiny?
was
Tiny. It was Tiny.
The kid, he was really good too.
Yeah.
He came in, he did the windmill,
Right.
and he did the 19.
1990. That was the first time
But
anybody.
if you
had
really
seen
look,
it.
you can see it's not me.
I was trying to look
Nah,
when I heard. I'm
you
like,
gotta
that looks.
freeze
I'm
it,
like,
yo.
I'm like,
Me and my
that's him.
boys, yo, me and my friends, we used to do that.
Right.
We used to be like, yo, look. Yo, yeah,
So were you there for that?
Yeah, of course.
When he was there.
Okay, so they switched it back and forth. They edited it.
Okay.
Some scene you can see me doing me.
Right.
Yeah.
But then if you switch, you look, he had the same gear on.
Right. Now, what was it necessary? Was it that they wanted him to do that?
My stunt double.
Right. Was it that they wanted him to do that move, and they just say no? He.
Nah, he went out to go. He did what he wanted to do.
Okay.
That's what he did.
That was nobody
Those were
had
his
ever.
moves.
Like,
They didn't choreograph him, tell him
Right.
what to do. They had him there to do real good moves for me for that scene.
for that scene. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I was
he
pausing.
did
I'm
his
like,
thing.
that's him. I'm like,
He
God.
made
You
that
can see it in the
1990
movie?
Yeah, some of the movie.
The 1990.
This is called the
Let me
1990.
tell you.
That's the first time
That's
anybody
his
has
move.
seen
What?
that.
Yo,
That was
everybody
crazy.
and their mama want to do that.
I'm like, yo, how the
It
fuck
took
did he
off.
do that?
And then it went from the 1990 to the 2001.
Right. You know what happened when the 1990 happened? Everybody was saying, "Why Lee didn't do the 1990 in the battle?" That's what I was saying. I'm like, "Why the fuck he didn't do that in the
That wasn't
battle?"
To clarify,
But that's
that
real.
wasn't
That's dope. That's dope, man.
That wasn't me. I wasn't on that level.
Right. Nah, shout out to Tiny though. That was either way. It was a hell of a move.
It was, man.
It was a hell of a move.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, everybody wanted to do that move.
Yeah,
bro.
everybody.
Everywhere I was going to clubs.
You many times I
everybody
fell
like
on my
that,
head
right?
trying to do
And
that
then I
shit.
learned how to do it afterwards. I got it. I was
You
like,
did
okay.
get it. That's what's up.
Later on, I got it.
That was a crazy move.
The suicide
bro.
was my move. Like
Right.
I know that sounds mad basic right now, but
For me, Frosty was it Frosty? Yeah, Frosty Freeze. Was it Frosty Freeze? Or yeah, it was
Frosty was a
Frosty
suicide.
Freeze,
Suicide,
Oh,
yeah,
my
always.
God.
Yeah.
But he was the best. He used to go up.
Bam.
Bah,
bam.
yo, everybody. Soon he hit the grind, come up.
Come up.
Yo, that's what got me into this, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Them boys right
Them
there.
boys,
That's what got me
Rocksteady.
into this. It was amazing, man. It took, bro. Come on, we in the gymnastics. It kind of didn't work out the right way, but come on, we made it to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Olympic,
How did
exactly.
you think? What did you think about that?
What are your thoughts
What
on
the
that?
world thought about it.
Well,
They had the wrong people represented.
Definitely had the wrong girl.
It was just everybody, but they didn't. Come on. I mean, it was a big disappointment.
yeah.
They got people. I mean, come on. I mean, they really need to get some of the realest breakdancers with the realest moves. I mean, you got young kids doing all these old moves that we had.
Right.
I don't think it'll happen again.
They
That's
already
the
stopped
first and
it.
last.
They stopped
Yeah,
it.
it was a one
They
and done.
messed it up. Red Bull did not know how to sponsor it correctly.
Right.
They did not promote it right.
Right.
Whoever they had hired to orchestrate it, they did not have the right breakers. I mean, bro, you go on YouTube, Instagram, and you see some of these kids. Are you serious?
It's insane what they're doing now.
And of
yo.
all this Asian girl, come on, you know how many other Asian people that could have.
Yo,
it was a
the level
big,
that they're
big,
doing
big,
it into now is insane.
We needed to do it. Like, how can I say? That was something that they tried to do. That should have been in our hands. That was a project that we needed to orchestrate ourselves. Us as breakdancers and everybody that had part to do. It should have been breakdancers orchestrating and in charge of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna put, you got a rehab full of drug addicts, and you got the counselor that's never been a drug addict before trying to orchestrate something. How the fuck he know what he's doing?
Right.
He never been there. He doesn't understand or really relate.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
or know the process.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo,
They
you
messed that up.
you know what's crazy? The first time I saw who you were, it was actually I saw the movie. I saw the video Beat Street Strut before I actually saw the movie, and that's when I saw you walk around the Minoleum and do the head spin real quick or whatever.
Man, a lot of videos I forgot. Like,
Yeah.
that was the one with the white girl,
With the
right?
white girl.
That's Kim Kamikaze.
Yeah, yeah. So
Kamikaze.
yeah, so that's
We
the,
still friends. We still
that's the
talk.
first time I
She's
seen you in my
girl.
life. I'm like, you. I remember you walked
It's
around
funny.
the
It's
circle,
funny.
and you did
Long socks,
long
updated
socks. You had a
suits,
head, you had a
I
headband.
love it.
You had a headband
Yo, I
on.
look at that day. I was like, oh my God, we had to dress like
How did you get
short
that?
ass shorts.
Yeah.
With the line, remember the white
Yeah,
line?
the like walk me through that. How did you get approached to do that video? How did that happen? If you can
At
remember.
this point, we was already in the movie.
Right, but I'm saying
We already auditioned for the movie. That was
also
all
part of the movie. Okay,
Yeah, that was all production.
and then you were on the cover of Newsweek.
Yeah.
Like you was like
That's
that's like
crazy.
I
like
did
that's
an Ebony magazine.
Ebony
too.
magazine. Like
I did a lot
I'm
of stuff
talking
in there. I
covers.
was all over the
Do you
place.
still have these magazines? By the
Absolutely.
way, I need a copy.
Absolutely.
Did you blow them up? They on the wall?
I had a poster, it got destroyed. There was at one point I had a
Right.
fire, so I lost it. But
Okay.
I mean, I can always. I mean, when I didn't. I mean, if I really wanted, I could just reach out to Newsweek
Right.
Okay.
and then send me a
Yeah,
copy.
he's on the cover of.
I mean, I
Newsweek.
had a friend. I think earlier this year, he was like, "Oh my God, he bought it off eBay."
Okay,
the
yeah.
magazine for
Right.
like $300-$400.
Yeah,
Right.
it's out there.
No, it's out
Chris
there.
Cosby,
Right.
for like 400, I think.
Right.
It's
Dope.
out there, but for me, I would just contact them.
Right. Right.
Now let me ask you: did you have any crushes on the set? Cause you know you had us girls, you had who else?
You
that
know,
girl,
man.
the
Oh,
Latina. You
I
had,
just thought about another
I think,
part. Yeah.
I think the only girl I was crushing on was Brenda.
Brenda K. Star, yeah.
Brenda K. Star.
It's
Yeah.
funny,
That's
I
right.
seen
That's
her-
me.
So,
Everybody jump to
I
the
seen her
vicious
on
beat.
Friday. I seen her Friday night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we was at a Ruben Blades concert.
Okay.
Right.
Salsa.
Salsa.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're in the Bronx and I seen her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my crush back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was little.
Yeah.
She's older than me though.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I was a little kid, you know. I know Tony and Lisa Lee, they had a crush.
Yo,
on each
it's
other.
funny you said that because
Oh
who
yeah,
else?
yeah.
There was a
Because she
few
danced.
crushes.
They-
yeah, but listen,
There was a few crushes.
he was dancing in front of
but,
her.
yeah, let me get to this part.
I forgot
Well,
one of my group members was crazy about Shot Rock.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But let me get
There
to
was
this
a few
part.
crushes, but me it was Brenda.
In the house party scene, you were dancing, and then you and Tony. I'm sorry, you and Mr. Wave switched places so
Cause
he
he-
could dip. Right,
He started
that's
doing it.
That was us behind.
Yo,
That was us behind the scenes.
that
Like,
shit
yo,
was
when
so
it-
in sync.
So I was like,
That-
all right.
Yo, and they just
I was the little brother on set
Yo,
for all of them, bro.
Right.
that
The
shit
youngest
was,
one.
Yo, that shit was
I
so
mean,
in
you know, he
sync,
was like,
yo.
yeah, I was like, all right, no problem.
I
So
picked
we,
up everything because he was like,
Debbie
and
D
then-
told me that.
And I was
didn't
like,
know
yo, that
till
shit
Debbie
is
D told me.
smooth.
Yeah.
Yo, I picked up everything from that movie. Yo,
Yeah.
what? Look what he wearing. I gotta get that. Look what he got on.
We
I gotta
definitely
get that.
had all the
everything he had on. I had it all. Man.
Because we weren't on Puma type time at that
nah, it
point.
was always Adidas, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but it was always Adidas.
Crazy.
And you know what's crazy? As a breaker, Pumas are too long and heavy
Right.
than Adidas. Adidas was short, they were more narrow, and they were lighter.
They're lighter,
to
right.
moves on your feet.
Yeah.
They were more heavy. I had to adapt to how to dance with those sneakers on.
Right.
You could do it. It's just
Right.
certain moves. It's just not.
That's
so
crazy.
overall, the state of the culture, if you will. What are your thoughts on it? Obviously you've made your mark and are still a legend, but it's changed a lot. 50 years plus now, 52 years of
A lot's changed. Okay, so a lot of people don't see this. So let me go back to the beginning. I'm honored to be where I'm at, who I am. Dancing has never really been a big thing. How many real dancing movies have you ever seen in your life? Any type of dance. Think about what I'm telling you. Break dancing. Any opera, modern dancing, salsa. How many salsa movies was that? Patrick Swayze. What was that?
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
How many throughout your whole life? We what? 40s and our 50s.
Right.
How many dancing movies have you ever seen? Really?
Saturday Night Live.
No, a dancing.
Dance Fever.
Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Saturday Night
okay.
Fever.
But really, how far and few in between?
Right.
Not
Dancing is not a thing that a lot of people think they can make money off of.
right.
Because if it was, there'd be a lot of dancing movies. You Got Served. I like You Got Served.
Right.
Yeah.
There should have been something after that.
Yeah.
That was the last dancing movie that came out.
She should have been.
And how long before that was the dancing movie? And how long has it been? But and there's still no dancing movie.
There's no dancing.
Yeah.
movie.
Think
Right.
about what I'm saying. Producers don't see money in dancing. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done seen throughout my life a lot of dancing movies, Spanish, in the movies, on Netflix, all kind of shit. That are moving, dirty dancing, moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even there's none. Yo, they would do a movie like La Bamba about an artist, Selena,
Right.
and make money off of that, of an artist's life. There's no money in a dancing movie.
Right.
Break dancing is not something you can make a profession off of, bro.
Right.
It's a hobby, it's a passion, it's a love.
Yeah.
You got people from the movie in my era that go out of town and still trying to do something with it. They got schools.
Yeah.
But really, how good is it?
Yeah.
How big is it? How many students?
Yeah.
How known is it? How many people really want to put their kid in that?
Yeah.
Right.
Where they put their kid in a Boy or Girl Scout over the. Think about what I'm saying, bro.
No, I agree with you because the Olympics
This
they
is
had to
something
raise
that
money.
I've done like I said, I never wanted to be. I was fortunate to make money off it.
Right.
It was for fun. I did it as love. It was my passion.
Mm-hmm.
Legs, he's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
fortunate, but he's still like he's not getting no movie offers. None of us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he got to go and be a part of this, that, and the third. You know,
Yeah.
these people contact him. He's famous, but I mean, really, if there was another breakdancing movie, he would have been the first one to know about it.
Yeah.
Or any kind of movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about what I'm saying. There's no love for us as dancers in any type of dance. It could be modern dancing, ballet. How many fucking movies? What was that movie about Juilliard with the black actor and the girl? I forgot the name of
I
it.
forgot the name of
I
that.
don't know.
I know y'all know the movie I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean
No,
no,
not
Fame.
That's another
You
movie.
mean the black
Yeah, the black actor with Juilliard, with the girl she was going to be the dancer.
yeah.
Oh my God! But look, this,
I know you're talking-
that's-
this is-
What kind of dance is that? Modern dancing
Modern.
and opera.
Right.
How many movies?
Not a lot.
Any aspect of dancing, how many movies?
Not a lot.
It's no love for dancing,
I
bro.
think you could have had a Beat Street too. You think you could have? Think they could
There
have made a
was a lot
sequel?
of talk about it. Nobody never did it. There was a gentleman named David Sharif.
Mm-hmm.
He's a well-known magician,
Right.
retired. He made money off it. He's doing things. He wanted to reach out to me about doing it, but he's looking for partners.
Yeah.
When he reached out to me, I assumed that they had all the backing, the money, everything. But he was just wanting to do it, looking for me for help. Like,
Oh, okay.
so that ain't never go nowhere.
Right.
I mean, you know,
Right.
yeah, there's no love. It just, I don't know. So Harry took a chance on us.
Yeah.
He took a chance, and everybody for that in any movie that came out, them producers took a chance.
Right.
But I don't think they ever see any money in dancing. And I ain't gonna lie, yo, bro, I get more excited in a dancing movie than I'm gonna see about somebody's life. Cindy Lauper or Madonna or somebody. I mean, them is excited too. Selena, don't get it wrong, Biggie Smalls. But I don't get excited. I do when You Got Served. I'm ready to get up and dance. Do
Yeah.
it for myself. Like, yo, come on, bro.
Yeah. That's
The
right.
excitement level, like, nobody, I don't get it, man.
Yeah,
No
it's
love for us
crazy.
dancers in any
Yeah.
aspect of dancing. You got schools that, like Juilliard, it specializes in dancing. Even ballet. How many shows in ballet? It's seasonal. I have a
Right.
friend that she works in the ballet right here. It's seasonal. How much money they got? They got to travel to make money all year round.
Right.
There's no love in dancing, bro.
Yeah.
You got Fong Yoon. They come in for 2 years, 2 weeks. The Asian thing,
Right.
what they doing? They traveling. There's no love for dancing, bro. Think about what I'm telling
We
you.
need it back. We
Everything
need it
is
back.
rap music. Everything is songs.
Yeah, we need it back.
Yo, and everybody that's in movies came from singing for the most part.
Right.
Everybody I see in a movie now is a rapper, a singer, an R&B artist.
Right.
That was a stepping stone to get to where they got to be at.
Right.
Where they want to be at. What they want to do next. What they want to add to their portfolio, their resume.
Right.
Think about it, bro.
Just using it.
Oh, there's only money in music. I'm not a rapper.
And that's fleeting now.
You ever tried to rap?
Back in the day, my kids, me and my boys back in the day, I used to write music.
Oh, you right. Okay.
I
Did
was
you
young,
rap
I was
though?
young.
Did you get
Yeah,
on the
I used
mic?
to rap. Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay.
remember your first rap?
Nah.
What was your rap name?
I know it was off of the first. I know it was off the music of
Okay.
7 minutes of
Wild
Funk?
Style, Double Trouble.
Oh,
Yeah,
double
yeah,
trouble.
yeah,
Oh, don't,
Yeah.
yo, don't,
That
don't,
beat,
that
oh,
beat.
yeah,
That
from
beat.
that- Oh,
It's called Down by Law.
Killer.
Down
Still
by
to
Law.
this day, Killer. Yo,
That's the name of the beat.
that was our first song I ever wrote to, and I don't remember the like.
Did you ever record that? I need to hear that.
Nah, I wasn't recording back to the tape.
What was your
Tape
rap?
over the next
Yeah,
one?
tape over the next
I
one,
don't
right?
know. I
You
have
don't
a
know.
rap thing.
You
I
don't
have
know
a
right
rap
now.
thing. We just-
Wow.
I got
like
all
10
my
years
tapes,
old.
bro. I got all my
Nah.
tapes. It was through the air. and all that,
I
but
went
it's
through
still-
eras as a kid, man. I done did everything pretty much. Like
Yeah,
as a kid, like we was always into stuff,
yeah.
all type of athletic stuff. I used to do bicycle rides, the pipes, the tricks,
Oh, what?
skateboarding.
Wow.
I did everything as a kid, man.
I did that too.
Everything.
That's crazy.
I hang glide. Hang
What?
glide is fun. I got to do it one time.
Wow.
Where?
I wanna. I was on a trip. It was in Jamaica.
Jamaica.
I was in Montego Bay.
Okay.
Hang glide.
Okay.
Oh my God, fire! I did that shit like 8 times.
Wow.
Man, that's
You
dope.
I
learn
did a
something
lot.
every day.
Skydive. I did a few things.
That's
I love.
dope.
I haven't scuba
Ooh.
dived yet. I haven't scuba
Never
dived yet.
scuba
That's my
dive.
next.
Don't go in no cave if
I'm
you
glad,
do. Don't
yo,
do that.
man. It's good to hear you say all this stuff to let us know you've been living to the fullest. Cause a lot of people, man.
I heard I died. People say
Yeah,
I
yeah.
died from a head spin.
What?
I did
That's
hear
why
that.
I
I,
don't
heard
go-
that a long time
You
ago.
don't know me, don't say about me, bro.
Yeah.
Don't go.
That's-
by
I
what other
100%
people-
heard that
You
before the
gotta hear
internet.
from the horse's mouth, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that was before the internet. I had heard that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I heard stuff too, man. I'm
died
glad.
from
I'm
a
glad.
head spin.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I heard I was a crackhead.
I've heard that too. I gotta be honest
I heard I
with
was
you.
a dope fiend.
I definitely
heard
heard.
that
I
too.
heard that too.
I heard I was homeless.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that.
I heard I was a homeless bum in Detroit.
Why would you be in Detroit?
I never been in Detroit. I've never been to Detroit in my life.
Why the hell
bro.
would you be in Detroit?
Never been to Detroit in my life.
You might like Detroit though.
I mean, don't get it wrong. I just did some stupid shit when I was a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
We all
We
have.
was out sniffing coke. Oh, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Mescaline, try stuff. I was a kid following. It was a come
Right.
and go type, you know.
Right.
But nah, there was a lot of shit that you just tried as a kid and that was it.
Yeah.
Piehead to the end, bro. I'm still a piehead. Always gonna be. I'm not a drinker. I drink occasionally. I don't.
Right.
I've never been into that shit.
Were you smoking weed when B Street was out?
Of course.
Wow.
He said, "Oh boy."
He said, of course. Okay, I love the
I
honesty.
used to have the VIP packed in the Roxy, bro. All my peoples, bro.
Right.
Everything. Then we come down, go to the bar, had the bar. Just bought the bar. Drinks
Yeah.
all night, everybody. I used to love that shit. It was fun.
That's dope.
This is before popping
So
bottles
he
was
invented,
out.
Right,
he
right.
invented
Before
buying the
popping
bodies.
bottles was out.
He brought the bottles out.
He
remember?
brought the
invented
bottles
that.
out.
I used to, yeah,
He
bro,
invented
but nah,
that.
let me tell you, bro, back then, so, okay, so remember the big black bouncer? His name is Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the movie with us in Roxy.
Right.
He actually worked there.
All right.
He really worked there. So they hired him as part of to be in the movie too,
Right.
to play himself.
Yeah.
So, bro, like, I got to know the owner, Steve, and all of them back then. I was young from the movie. Like,
Right.
bro, that was my club.
Right.
Yo, I could bring anybody, as many people as I wanted. Yo, I was there every week.
Yeah.
Bro, it got to the point I didn't even have to spend money for the bar. I said that I had bought the bar without spending money.
Wow.
I had it like that back then.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, I was like drinks for everybody, and Steve was like, "That's Lee, what?"
Yeah.
Bro, anything I say they would do, bro.
Right.
It was lit.
That's crazy.
It was lit. Like I had a lot of love back then in all the clubs. The Fun House.
Right.
Bro, I used to be. The Fun House was a club. The DJ booth was a clown face, and the Cool Herc used to DJ back and behind the eyes. I used to be back there with him chilling.
Right.
Back there chilling, yo. And then come out there, you slide down the tongue, out the mouth, down the tongue. You come out, yo. That shit was hot. You go in the ear. Yo, I used to hang out with Cool Herc back then. The
Right.
Fives.
Right.
Bro, everywhere, bro. Everything I wanted, bro.
That's crazy. So you
Every
just
club, I was everywhere.
he
Original.
lived.
Bond-
You remember Bonds?
He's. Say it
Remember
again.
Bonds? Y'all don't remember Bonds? That was the old club from back and
Oh,
forth.
Barb. I thought you said a
Bonds.
person. Yeah, I remember.
Bonds.
Yeah.
Bonds.
Yeah. I remember that spot.
What was
Yeah.
the other one? Studio 54?
Studio 54.
No,
Fun
51.
Fun House.
Yeah, 54.
Yeah,
and there
54.
was another one.
What
It
else was there?
50, 51 something. There was a lot. Inferno. I used to be in all of them, bro. North Mall.
Did you ever go to the Hevalo?
Nah, I never heard of it.
And it's in the BX. It was on Simpson
The only
Street.
club I went to in the BX was First Class.
It was on Freeman
then
and
I went to
Simpson
Devil's
Street.
Nest. I've been to
Devil's
Devil's
Nest. Right.
Before the burn down shit.
Right.
All that.
Right.
And the Fever.
The Fever.
And the Fever.
on Tremont.
I
The
can't,
Fever.
yeah, I can't
Right.
forget the Fever.
Right.
I was young back then. That's when Busy B and all of them.
Yeah.
And Sal.
Sal.
Sal's the owner. He still do stuff. He still
That's
they
crazy,
do tours
yo.
with the freestyle artists, TK and all
This
that.
man is walking hip hop.
I run into
man.
everybody.
Are you Latino?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
Okay.
Puerto Rican.
Cause I was like, man.
Puerto Rican. See.
Okay, I picked that up. Okay.
Nobody knows that. It's
Look.
not put out like that.
You
Yeah.
gotta know me, man. Like I said, you gotta know
Yeah,
me.
nah, I picked that up. I was like, I'm hearing this. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to
Yeah, I'm
shout
a
out to
New
you,
Yorican though.
huh?
I'm a New Yorican. I'm domesticated.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo, brother, I want to thank you again, man. I really do, man. Robert
No doubt.
Taylor from the movie Beat Street and much, 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 much more. Thank you for pulling up on All Hip Hop, man. It's
Yeah,
a
man.
true honor
It's
and a
true honor,
privilege.
man. And a privilege, man.
Thanks for having me here.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
don't
I
take
usually
this
don't do
lightly.
this, man. I'm not.
No, I told him that.
I know.
Listen,
I know.
I told him. I'm saying, yo,
I
bro,
know, man.
This
I
guy
know.
doesn't do interviews,
always
bro.
trying to get me.
Right.
Bro, you
I
probably
think-
the beginning of our GOAT series, man. We really want to just like the ones that we want to like praise and give honor and respect to. Like we just want to start like a whole series on it, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I'm glad to be a part of it.
yeah.
Send me the link so I can watch it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we definitely see
Definitely,
it.
definitely.
You know?
Word.